I placed 2.5 million blocks to build the world's fastest cactus farm. This is AdvancedCraft episode 59. A long time ago I put together this massive build, 2.5 million blocks, 840,000 cactus per hour. It's a standard in Mango design stacked next to each other. This idea sparked way back in 2015 when I was playing Skyblock on some random survival server. And I have fallen in love with extremely large farms. The problem with making a large cactus farm, though, is that you don't really have that much pressure from the game to go out of your way in order to spend hours building a massive cactus farm. Cacti is pretty much only useful for green dye. There's no other way to reliably obtain green dye. But all you have to do is this. I have built this farm in first 10 in-game days and it produced me enough cacti for years. In episode 4 I finally had to build another cacti farm that was totally enough to supply for my daily MapArts, and this is already more than most players will ever use. But there are two factors that have pushed me into jumping at such a project. First is the escalation of projects on my server. I currently don't have plans involving massive amounts of cactus, but if I ever needed it, I can't afford to AFK for just cactus. And the other one is Shulkercraft. Yes, they released a video titled I built probably the biggest cactus farm in survival. What is obviously a clickbait, since two people were working on the farm, so it would be we, not I. But one thing didn't sit right with me. Probably. I can't believe that no one has ever built a bigger cactus farm. I checked SciCraft, 2B2T, Duct SMP, every single technical server I know of, and nothing. Until a couple weeks later, Andre made a farm twice as big. Of course, Shulkercraft didn't change their title, even though we know they have visited Andre's channel to record a part of 8 most insane survival bases in Minecraft. And that brings us to the point of today's video. I just can't accept that up until 3 months ago, world record was just 54,000 cacti per hour. Getting a world record is supposed to be hard, not something you can do in a weekly series. I am totally not doing a weekly series on this, no. So I want to set many world records on an astronomical level, so people don't just spend a week building casually and claim a world record. Alright, let's get started. I will be starting with collection system. It's one of my coolest looking builds ever. So seeing it all the time while I'm working on the project will give me a huge morale boost. And that is definitely necessary in 2.5 million block project. Okay, I finished almost the entire collection system. Just need to add the water stream and now we have to craft. So we need 16 double chests of sandstone slabs, and for that reason I want to build this mass crafting system by Mango. So let's get building. I built this thing on stream and I am immediately in love with it. This machine will save me so much time. As you know, I am building a MapArt every day. That means I craft at the minimum 16,000 items per day. It's the final time for me to build it, since we have so many multi-million block projects coming up. So I immediately got to crafting all the sandstone that we need. And there is a big improvement between how my crafting used to look like and how it looks now. It's faster and requires less of my attention. Still, the biggest problem is to transport all the items. Look how long it takes just to transport one batch of the items. I crafted all the sandstone, time to convert it to slabs. 18 double chests of slabs ready to go. We need 16, but I have 2 more just in case. Now we need 27 shulker boxes of packed ice. One big problem. 2 years ago I built a massive ice farm, but since then I tried to take it down. Do we have enough ice? Oh, okay. I think that's going to be enough. And now we can start crafting. I crafted 2 times more packed ice than necessary, but it's going to get used for my MapArts. Green glass time. We need over 200,000 jungle fences for this project. Time to run my wood farm again. But first, I have to make a shulker box loader. This is 6x hopper speed shulker box loader designed by Jcraft that I always use in my constructions. Now we can AFK for the night. While we wait for the wood, this video is sponsored by my second channel. Yes, I have a second channel. I build a MapArt every day. So the channel is called MapArt Every Day. Every single day you get a MapArt delivered straight into your subscription feed. So go subscribe to it, and I will also upload some more MapArt videos on various topics, such as how to build MapArts in survival most efficient way, or MapArt speedrun, or many other possibilities. There's one big issue with this crafting system. Sometimes my alt won't put out the items fast enough, and that can lead to overflow. It's pretty laggy. Yeah, I am crafting planks now. One last thing we need is a lot of cactus, and I only have a little bit in my last cactus farm. Fortunately, when we build one floor of the farm, by the time we move to another floor, the cactus farm should produce enough to fill the next layer, and same for the next and the next and the next. Walls, my greatest enemy. I have made a lot of improvements in the way I build redstone and flat areas, but walls have no room for improvements. Alright, that was a really productive live stream. I have crafted the remaining part of the items and transport all of them to the project site. Also, I have spent like 10 hours working on it. So that live stream was pretty long. I figured out how to place 3 layers at once. So I'm going to place all the sandstone slabs since they are the most used item in here. The way I am placing them looks so weird. At this point in the video, you might have noticed that that's not how placing blocks works in normal game. Let me explain. In order to play at the highest level possible, a lot of Minecraft enjoyers choose to use Litematica. Litematica is a mod that allows you to see a blueprint of your build, and I chose to go a step further. I use an extension of Litematica called Litematica Printer. Link in the description. It allows me to place blocks even when I'm not looking at them, except they have to be in my range. I can just build the entire thing by just pressing right click, but I have to move around and have all the materials in my inventory. But you can see through walls, reach further than you're supposed to, place blocks without even looking at them. Don't you think it's a step too far? I have explained. Okay, if you don't like it, don't treat my videos like vanilla survival Minecraft. I am still going to say vanilla survival because it fits my definition. At the end of the day, this game is called Minecraft, not Minecraft, and spend 1,000 hours placing whatever you've managed to get. And Minecraft is a true sandbox game, unlike any other game, where you play this game however you like. But you have to be honest with people how you play it. You can just say it's hardcore and then go to creative and use cheats and roll back when you die. You know why I shared what mods I'm using? Just think it would be really not genuine if I used something to get a world record and didn't tell anyone. We actually need to run the farm in order to build the farm. So I better start working on the first layer. Definitely placing fence gates first on the next one. I have placed sand first on this one, and it really gets in my way when I want to place fence gates. Oh my god, water is so hard to see in Litematica. It's so hard to distinguish where you need to place the ice block and where you don't need to place it, or where water is already there. So I need to figure out how to highlight where I need to put ice blocks. But it is still so slow. Done. First layer. Finally done. Oh my god. Finally we can... This farm is producing some cactus. It's... I don't think it's a world record quite yet. Yeah, but we are pretty close to beating Shulkercraft with just 1 layer of the farm. Are you kidding me? I will literally have to just add 2 more layers and we beat Shulkercraft. 6 more layers and we beat Andre. Come on, 15 more layers and this is already a world record. Why am I going for such an overkill? Alright, but I need a faster way of placing that ice and breaking it. So I'm going to put the Litematica in creative and edit all the water sources for ice blocks. And all the fence gates to face one way, because that was really annoying to place the fence gates when they are all rotated in weird configurations. Okay, this is way faster, and I managed to put everything I have just learned to practice. It must be looking so funny when I place those cactuses through the ceiling. Since we've got the first layer working, I should take down the old farm to reduce the lag in storage area. I am 17 hours deep into this project or something. 1 million subs placed, woo! We are approaching 69,000 fence gates. Okay, 1 hour later, 100,000 fence gates placed. And we are done with fence gates. That's pretty cool. Time to move on. I built more beacons. Yes, I needed to build more beacons because I realized that some of the area of the farm is not actually covered by beacon effects. And even then I failed miserably because those beacons still don't cover the entirety of the area. Oh my god, this project is taking so long. I would love to say I placed all the fences, but I changed my strategy a little bit. Now I am placing ice, sand and fences at the same time. The last step after that is supposed to be placing all the cactus while breaking the ice. It's taking way too much time to break all the ice and later place the cactuses. So I have a new idea. How about I place a torch next to every ice block and I can also place cactuses at the same time. So that means I need to craft 50,000 torches. Alright, for torches we need coal and sticks. Fortunately, we get 4 torches per 1 crafting recipe. So we don't need that many. Let's grab some coal, and we don't have any in the farm. Maybe there's some in storage. Okay, it's not much, but it should be enough. Just grab 23 shulker boxes of sticks and set up the crafting recipe. It's time to craft again, for the 1000th time in this video. Alright, I just crafted like 200,000 torches and absolutely had a panic attack because I couldn't get printer to place the torches for me. Alright, time to get placing. It's been a couple hours. I have run out of torches, what means we need to head back to the storage. There's a big difference between building a MapArt that is made out of few blocks and building this 2.5 million block projects with water in it. It's the 3rd episode in a row when my armor is taking a beating thanks to messed up cactuses. Fortunately, XP farm is just 500 blocks away. At the last torch. 117,000 torches. Oh my god, it took so long. I am so burnt out with this project. This project took 1400 days of actual playtime. From planning to finishing the build. But I guess I am technically not done yet. I still need to craft a bunch of shulker boxes and place in the rest of the cacti. Finally done! Yay! Can handle this farm. I think if I stopped all the bots, we could run this farm on 20 TPS easily. So you are probably asking me, why would you make a farm that the server can't handle? This is the exact same question that Looney asked me back when he visited the server for the 2nd time. And I said, it's cool to have something of a scale that most people won't even attempt. And it's a world record that won't be beaten for a long time, because who else will sacrifice a month of their life to build a cactus farm? I don't know any other crazy people like that. Now we just need to craft shulker boxes for the storage system. And for that I need chests. And for that I need to craft for the 17th million time in this video. Yeah, I have a double chest of shulker boxes of chest. Chestception. Not for long though, I will use up all of them for future projects. Maybe even in the next video they will be gone. It's time for the final tour of the project. We have all the different blocks with function at the very entrance. Then we have a huge aquarium with many different fish in it. We have a small MapArt exposition with r/Minecraft, Songs meme because COVID-19, MrBeast, Looney for my channel logo of course, AdvancedCraft Discord logo, join my Discord server, and Ilmango channel logo. I also made a 2x1 space for a map art, so I put Luffy by Ami Art in there. We also have another 2x2 space, so I put Tododeku fan art. Then we have a 2x2 map art of cactus that I made specifically for this video. Then we have our massive storage. Once the storage is completely full, this bell will ring and the lamp will lit up, giving us an indication that I have to either stop using the farm or move all the items from here. And we also have a huge 3x3 map of the entire project. Yes, this project is so big that it didn't even fit on 2x2. It it needed 3x3. Alright, and this is the AFK spot. Here we have a lectern that will be equipped with a book with complete script to this video. So if you ever want to check out the Word download, if I ever publish it, go here to see the entire script to this video. A lodestone, so I never miss where the farm is. Even though how could I miss? It's literally 500 blocks away from end spawn. A jukebox with a chest with all the music discs in it. Remind me to put the new 1.19 music disc once we update to 1.19. And here we have a sign that says what farm it is. As you clearly couldn't figure it out by all the cactuses in flower pots and the green team. Yeah, it's a cactus farm. Nothing weird here. Not at all. Now I can finally build my MapArts without worrying about green dye. I just need a little bit of blue dye though.